What's up, you guys? Darty here. Thank you for checking out my channel, and thank you for checking out this video. In this video, I'm going to be posting an updated Fiendsmith Sacred Beast deck profile. I updated the deck after I went to locals last Sunday. Definitely the deck is a lot of fun to play. I will let you guys know I am still making a lot of misplays with this deck. I don't have enough time as most people to keep playing, so when I upload my duels, I appreciate everybody. If you see misplays, please critique me. I want to make sure I provide some healthy gameplay, and I want to make sure I positively bring good content. The deck has been very fun to play. There are a couple rulings I discovered that I will talk about in this deck profile, and also I will talk about some misplays that I realized in this deck profile. I have a regional coming up next month on August 8th. It's a Saturday. It's the Michigan Lansing Regional. I will be taking Sacred Beast. I have decided that as much as I like Elf Note, Sacred Beast is a lot more fun to play, and I just want to terrorize my opponents, making them read cards. I will post one more updated version before I go to regionals in August, so that way I can show you guys what I've been working with. Without further ado, let me show you the updated version. So first, one Summoner of the Sacred Beast, probably one of the #1 cards I misplay with. Reveal him in your hand to special summon a Sacred Beast from your hand, then discard a card. When he's on the field, you can discard a card to special summon a Sacred Beast that's not a level 8. And then the part I misplay the most with, banish him from your graveyard to special summon a Sacred Beast in defense position. Few people called me out, and I was like, oh crap, I completely forgot about that. That's my problem when I play in locals. I get very nervous because I don't want to be an asshole to my opponents. So I try to make sure I communicate clearly, and often I forget little things like that, which there's another small issue I forget in the deck. 3 Martyr. When he's normal summon, special summon, place a face-up continuous spell, a face-up continuous Sacred Beast trap. Then you can also place the face-up field spell. If you have a Sacred Beast on the field that's level 10, special summon up to 2 copies from your graveyard, hand, or deck. It has to be exactly 2. When I was playing against the Runic guy in one of my duels, I was misplaying because he banished one of my things, and I tried to activate it. He ended up banishing one of my Thunderclaps. I keep wanting to call it Sky Blaster, but he banished one of my Thunderclaps, so I couldn't resolve it, and I tried to resolve it. But Martyr is still one of my favorite cards. Lets us extend into the Fiendsmith combo, and lets us extend into a lot of link plays. Our Sacred Beast lineup, I'm trying to Starlight the whole deck. I did buy all the Starlights, so they're slowly showing up in the mail. But we're playing 7 Sacred Beasts. We're playing 3 Raviel, 3 Uriah. I cannot pronounce their names today. 3 Haman, 3 Raviel, and 1 Uriah. I know I kind of mixed up the names, but you guys get the idea. We're only playing the 1 Uriah because I managed to find Card of the Souls. And we are no longer playing Abyss of the Sacred Beast. The card is way too slow. So I feel like just 1 Uriah is needed, and being able to pop things is really good. And then the last honorary Sacred Beast we're playing is 1 Archward Yugioh, because we're going to try and lock our opponent. The Sacred Beast spells. First, the #1 card I like to misplay with if you watch my videos. It has 3 effects. The first effect is you can send up to 3 times face-up cards or cards in your hand that are the same type, so all monsters, all spells, or all traps, to the graveyard to special summon a Sacred Beast from your hand, graveyard, or deck. You can use this up to 3 times. The second effect, in my recent video, I played against a Ritual Light and Darkness, and he super polyed him, and I completely forgot about this. When you bring out your Sacred Beast with the spell, it protects them from activated spell and traps. So if you watch the Sacred Beast video, I let him super poly away my 2 guys, even though he shouldn't have, because it was protected by the field spell. And my favorite field spell effect to do, and forget, is draw 2 cards, because I'll often be thinking too much about extending my plays and making a big board, and then by the time I'm resolving all my effects, I completely forget to draw 2 cards. And it's horrible, but I think it's funny because of how much I misplay with that. But yes, some Fallen Paradise and Summoner are the 2 things I keep misplaying with this deck. Now the spell lineup: 3 Sacred Beast Thunderclap, 3 Sacred Beast Release. Because we're now playing another starter, we're playing 3 Card of the Souls. Shout out to my locals Origins Gaming for actually having them. And then the 1 Trap. I ended up cutting the Abyss of the Sacred Beast because it was a little bit too slow for what I was trying to do. And last deck profile, I said I was going to try and play all the bad cards to make the bad cards good. But I've decided to just try to make this deck as competitive as possible for my playstyle. The Trap is amazing. I forget that you can banish it to fusion summon on your opponent's turn, so I'm going to try and utilize that a little bit more. Fiendsmith lineup, very small. I was playing 2 Lurie, but I don't want to see the Fiendsmith cards. It's not horrible opening up either one of these. Actually, it's not horrible opening it up either one, because when you summon this, you just try to bait out all their hand traps. So, like, the Fiendsmith stuff still really helps with the deck. I just ended up cutting it down. Now, our hand traps. We did make a few changes to the hand traps. And 2 spark. So, with my whole lineup, I found out that Droll is better siding, and I was trying Forbidden Droplets, but Droplets really never came up because I wasn't able to clear a lot of boards, and I wish I had more cards to interact with my opponent. With Ritual Light and Darkness coming back and constantly adding stuff back from the graveyard, I decided to put Bells back. And then since we're playing a bunch of Light and Darks, I wanted to try in 2 sparks so we can make our Uriah's attack even higher. And then I was signing this, but I kept losing game 1, so I wanted to just put in a 1 call by. Now, our extra deck. Chaotic Phantasm, Sacred Beast. So I'm going to have a quick discussion on this card. You can use Fiendsmith's Sequence to summon this. There are a couple debates in one of my videos that if you could use Sequence to summon this, because the first text says must be either fusion summoned or special summoned from the extra deck by sending the above cards to the graveyard. And its requirements are 3 monsters that can be not be normal summoner set. A lot of people were saying you cannot fuse with it because you have to send stuff to the graveyard to special summon it. That's the special summon effect. It still can be regular fusion summon. Real quick, I will post some screenshots from the Judges Lounge on Facebook, but I even clarified to double check that you could use a sequence to make a Chaotic Phantasmal. You can, as long as you have the proper materials engraved. I had to make sure of this because a lot of people in my last duel I posted were saying you couldn't, so I wanted to make sure you can, and you can. And that's why I posted stuff from the Judges Lounge to prove you can. 2 Thunder Dragon Colossus. Often, if our opponent adds a lot of stuff, I try to make 2 so that way it's a pain to get rid of. But yeah, Thunder Dragon Colossus is pretty good in this deck. Barudras, also I feel like is pretty obvious in this deck. Sorry if you hear me coughing and clearing my throat. The humidity is horrible here in Michigan, so my lungs are having fun. Zena and Charmer. I just recently acquired the Zena last local I went to. So now because of this, these are what we use to bridge into to make the... I forgot the card's name, and I just showed it to you. Archlord Christia. Because we're trying to lock our opponent out. And then Little Knight. And the rest are all just basic Fiendsmith cards. I feel like I don't need to explain, just because I know everybody knows what the Fiendsmith cards do. They've still been really good for me. And then the one card I'm not sure about, I don't know if I want to replace a Typhon, because I have the room. Now, the sideboard for this deck. Still working on the side, because my siding style and my preferences are really weird. 3 Perulia, because Perulia is needed. 1 Judgment. I ended up calling the Scoldings, the Warnings, and the Strikes every other Solemn, because they just weren't doing enough for me. 2 Droll. Feel like it's pretty obvious. People still play Mitsu and a bunch of cards that add from deck to hand. So my biggest problem is breaking boards, because I'm just really terrible with breaking boards. So my whole side deck is pretty much dedicated to breaking boards, and then this is our thrust target for going first. But that was the #1 problem I was having when I was playing Secret Beast, was trying to break boards. I was playing no thrust, but being able to go first and your opponent hand traps you and playing thrust, I think is really good. But yeah, this is the updated Sacred Beast deck profile. Well, like I said, I appreciate you guys. If you have any advice, you want to critique me, please do. I want to make this deck as fun as possible and as competitive as possible. I will be playing this probably for a little while. Next deck profile will probably be in August. My locals is every Sunday, so every Sunday when I go to locals, I will record gameplay with this. I do have 2 more videos to upload later this week, but I just want to show you guys an updated deck profile and kind of explain a few things. Thanks for watching and checking out my channel. See you guys later.